Welcome to the deep dive. We're here to, cut through the noise and get straight to what matters. And today we're diving into something pretty big. The AI Weekend Shockwave happened just this past July 19th and 20th, 2025. It wasn't just another weekend. It felt really pivotal, packed with breakthroughs, strategic moves from governments, from big tech. So our mission today is to unpack all that, pull out the key insights, and help you understand just how fast AI is moving and, well, where it's headed. We're drawing from this really insightful report. It's called AI Weekend Shockwave, Global Breakthroughs and Big Tech Bets. We're going to really get into what happened over those 2 days.
Okay, so the report kicks off by highlighting some really interesting shifts, doesn't it? It seems clear AI isn't just a playground for the tech giants anymore. The whole international scene is really heating up. National strategies are suddenly front and center.
Oh, absolutely. It's fascinating watching countries carve out their own paths. And that weekend, July 19th and 20th, really brought it home. Take Japan, for instance. They rolled out Sakura, their new national AI model.
Sakura, okay. Yeah, but it's not just about, raw power. The real focus, ethical AI development, robust data privacy, and, critically for them, top-notch Japanese language processing.
Right, tailored to their needs.
Exactly. It's a clear signal. Japan wants to compete globally, but on its own terms, aligned with its national values.
Okay, so Japan's charting this ethical course. Was that kind of a one-off, or did we see other big government-level moves like that?
No, not at all. Europe made a very significant parallel move, actually. The EU announced their AI Shield project.
AI Shield.
Yeah, and it's laser-focused on using AI for cybersecurity. Specifically, think about detecting really sophisticated stuff like advanced deepfakes, new strains of ransomware.
Mm-hmm. Stuff that's getting harder to catch.
Precisely, and the project really emphasizes cross-border collaboration, secure data sharing across the EU. It's about presenting a unified front. So you connect these two, Sakura's in Japan, AI Shield in Europe, you see this broader trend. It's a global push for, well, AI sovereignty and highlighting national priorities that go way beyond just, commercial apps.
That does raise a big question, though, doesn't it?
It really does. What does all this diversification, this focus on national strategies, actually mean for the future? For AI governance, for international cooperation.
Right. I mean, you could argue it might lead to fragmentation, maybe slow down global standards, or maybe it spurs healthier competition. What's your gut feeling? Threat or opportunity?
Well, my immediate sense is it's probably both.
Yeah.
We're definitely seeing pressure now for new international standards to emerge from this. But yeah, there's also a real risk of fragmenting the AI landscape based on different national values, different regulations.
Like a patchwork quilt of rules.
Exactly, a patchwork, which could make global collaboration trickier, but also, ironically, maybe even more essential. We're in this phase where nations are really defining what AI means for them.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so beyond these national players, let's talk about the giants. Silicon Valley, others. The shockwave wouldn't really be a shockwave without them making some big bets, right? Mm-hmm. Where are the market leaders putting their chips?
Oh, absolutely. And Google certainly made waves. They released Gemini Ultra 2.0.
Ultra 2.0, so a big step up.
Huge step up, not just incremental. The report highlights major improvements in multimodal reasoning.
Multimodal, meaning it understands different types of input.
Exactly. Text, images, audio understanding, and connecting information across them much more effectively. And that fuels better code generation, much more advanced creative content generation. It's, clearly aimed right at competitors like OpenAI.
Taking them head on.
Directly. They're pushing the boundaries of what these big models can actually do.
It sounds like it. But the report suggests the shockwave wasn't just about these core models, right? There were also strategic investments looking at new frontiers.
That's right. Microsoft, for example, they made a really substantial investment in a European startup called Lumiere AI.
Lumiere AI, what did they do?
Okay, this is interesting. They specialize in generative AI specifically for 3D content creation.
Ah, so metaverse, virtual reality applications.
Precisely. It signals Microsoft's deepening interest there. Looking beyond the current screen, thinking about these emerging digital environments, it's a marker for where they see the next big wave of AI experiences.
Got it. So not just improving existing models, but funding the next big thing.
Yeah.
And it wasn't all about the flashy end user stuff either, was it? I think there was something about the foundations, the tools developers use.
Exactly right. Foundational stuff is crucial. Meta announced PyTorch 3.0.
Okay, PyTorch, that's the open source framework many researchers use.
The very same, a really popular one. And this 3.0 update brings significant performance boosts, broader hardware compatibility, letting it run on more types of chips, and better tools for developers. Meta is also making a big push for more community contributions with this release.
So, strengthening the ecosystem.
Yeah, they recognize that these underlying frameworks, these tools, are just as vital for AI's progress as the front-end apps we tend to focus on. What's really fascinating is how these foundational tools, like PyTorch, empower the next wave of innovation. They set the stage for breakthroughs we might not even see coming yet.
Okay, wow. So if we try and pull all these threads together, we've got national strategies like Sakura AI Shield, flagship models like Gemini Ultra 2.0, strategic bets on things like 3D content with Lumiere, and then foundational tools like PyTorch 3.0. And this all happened, or was announced, in basically one weekend.
That's the shockwave part, the sheer volume, the significant packed into just July 19th and 20th. It just hammers home the incredible pace of AI development right now.
It's dizzying.
It really is. And what also stands out is the diversity of it all. It's not just one thing. You've got national security, ethical AI, advanced content generation across different modes, 3D creation, the core developer tools.
It's spreading out in so many directions.
Exactly. And underlying all of it, intense global competition. Both nations and big tech companies are making these strategic moves, staking their claims in what they see as key AI sectors for the future, which, raises another important question. How are all these different rapidly evolving areas of AI going to interact? Will they converge? Will they compete in unexpected ways in the coming months?
That's a great point. My first thought is, yeah, more competition, definitely. But maybe also, like you said, convergence. You could see how better tools like PyTorch might suddenly accelerate something like Lumiere's 3D generation, right? Pushing the whole ecosystem forward faster because these pieces aren't totally separate.
That cross-pollination is key.
So, bringing it back to the listener, why should you care about these seemingly separate announcements? Well, because these advancements, they directly impact your daily life. They impact the global economy, the whole future tech landscape. Think about it, the security of your data online, the tools used to create the movies or games you enjoy, even the language models powering the apps you use every single day. These shifts are fundamental. They're shaping how we'll interact with technology tomorrow. It is truly remarkable. So much innovation crammed into just 48 hours. This deep dive really shows the density of what's happening.
It really does. And, thinking about all this rapid change, these varied advancements from nations, from big tech, it brings up a crucial point. Beyond just the tech hurdles, what are the most immediate ethical or societal challenges we really need to get ahead of, proactively address, to make sure AI develops responsibly, for everyone? That feels like the question that gets more urgent with every single weekend like this one.
That's a question worth its own deep dive, definitely. For now, we encourage you to keep digging into these fascinating and, frankly, incredibly important areas yourself.